Hey, Sheikh, I just miss you. I want to talk to you for half an hour. You paying, akhi. I have no problem. A lot of the people come to me and say, Sheikh, I want to study Islam in Medina University. So that's good for you. But I've seen a lot of students of knowledge come and they can't go beyond the second or third year. They feel homesick. They feel the crunch of the financial situation. And a lot of those who even graduate and go back home, you would come 5, 6 years later and look for them. They're Uber drivers or they're working in companies, nothing related to da'wah. Why? He said it doesn't pay. And that's true. Da'wah does not pay. To be an imam, someone who memorized the Quran, very excellent in fiqh or aqidah, how much you're gonna get paid? Peanuts. Even in America, unless you are famous enough to be able to do a course for institution so-and-so, a weekend course, you get $2,000, maybe $3,000 a weekend. But not everybody is qualified. There are only a handful of people who get this privilege because you need marketing, you need fame, you need someone with a reputable tag, a name. Even if I go to America, I would be very rich. No, I will never go as long as the orange man is in the White House or even those like him.
Either him or me.
No, I'm not going. The process is humiliating. To get a visa is humiliating. And to stand in queue at the embassy, empty your pocket, and you have an interview. And I did this in 2022.
Oh, sorry.
And I went in December the 7th, and I went in, and
you have been there, right? Like a week or two in America, or never?
America, last time I was there in 1983.
83,
yeah.
mashallah.
And my whole visit to the States was 5 weeks. That's it. I've never been on US soil for more than 5 weeks, and last was in 1983. But at the time I was driving a red Thunderbird. So, and if I tell you more, I have to kill you. So let's keep it at that. And alhamdulillah, in the interview was fine. The guy, talked to me for 5 minutes, and he said, approved. Because I was going there just to visit, to chill. As I said to him, that would made him laugh, break in laughter. Because I was just gonna meet some friends and chill.
He knew who you are?
He didn't.
He didn't?
No. Oh. So they kept the passport with them for 2 months. In the embassy. 2 months.
So they knew something.
I said, guys, I called them, I have to travel. They said, okay, go travel. They FedExed it. But when you come back, submit it again. So I went and did my tour. I came back, I submitted again. It stayed with them another month. Guys, are we getting married? We have to stop meeting like this. So after 1 month, they brought it back and saying that although your visa was approved, it was not issued. And we need more time. So in 6 months' time, if we don't contact you, please email us. Jazakumullah khair. Thank you for asking me to email you. The hell out of it. And I took it, and since then I took a pledge upon myself. I'm a 66 years old Saudi. So some people say scholar, student knowledge, da'i, whatever. I'm never gonna humiliate myself begging for a visa from any kafir country. You guys want me? Go and speak to your prime minister. Let him issue an invitation. Which they did, by the way, in 2023.
Oh, really?
People from Canada asked me to come. And I said, I'm not applying. I said, no need to apply. We will speak to the government, immigration. I didn't believe, but I said, okay. 2 months later, I get a request to go for my biometrics. I didn't fill a form. I didn't ask. I was not interviewed. Whoa. I went for the biometrics. No appointment, just went in, 2 minutes and came back. No papers, nothing. And a week later, I get 6 years multiple visa to Canada. Whoa. So in 2023, I went for a tour for 10 days.
I see.
2024, I went for another tour for a week, I think. 2025, I went to the Saudi airport with my bags packed, ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door, and they said, sorry, we can't issue you your boarding pass. Why? I said, we have a note saying don't let him board the plane. My visa was not revoked. I was not incriminated. I haven't done anything. So So they checked with the immigration, said, there's nothing wrong. So I understood the message. We don't want you simply. We can't say why, because you haven't done anything wrong. And the only thing wrong that I do, and I admit to that, is that I address the Muslims and say to them, excel in your work, excel in your studies, excel as being human beings, but do not bow to anyone other than Allah. Do not put your head down. Do not insult or humiliate yourself or allow anyone to do that. You don't have to blend. Keep your identity. And this is a taboo that the Westerners don't want, whether in Australia, UK, Canada, America, Europe. They don't want any preacher to come and speak to the Muslims like this. Despite democracy and all this BS, they don't believe in that.
So at the end of the day, regarding those students who come to Medina, it relates to financial.
Not only financial. Do you have the drive? Do you have the power to continue? If you say yes, then go ahead for it. So there are people who are determined, no matter what happens, we're going to finish this project, we're going to do it. Yeah. Alhamdulillah, you have the willpower, go for it. There are people who just see the glamour of, oh, I'm a Medina student. I am a graduate of Medina. But they don't see beyond that. The effort, the trouble, the time, the money spent. You have to spend time in the Masjid of Nabi, attending courses and lessons and lectures. They don't want this. I want to play on my PlayStation. I want to watch movies. I want to have fun. And in Medina, it's boring. So they come for a year or two, and then this is not working for them. So you have to know exactly what triggers you, what motivates you. And if you have it in you, Bismillah. My advice usually is get a B plan. And that is, get a degree. Engineering, admin, a license that you can fall back on. So when you come and have a degree in Islamic studies, you go back home, you work, you can work as an imam, and it pays off the bills, that's fine. But if not, then you have something to fall back on, which is a degree that you could work and earn and have a living.
So you're not suggesting to gain money. It's not selling the deen, but let's say if person has some responsibilities, he does some work, and community saying, okay, leave your job and be an imam. Teach us, give us more.
That's good.
We're going to pay.
Yeah, that is the hadith of Abu Sa'id al-Khudri, may Allah be pleased with him, in Sahih al-Bukhari. The Prophet said, alayhi salam, the best thing to earn money from is teaching the Quran. So I'm teaching the Quran and charging money for it. So the Prophet said, yes, that's okay. Because it's your time. You're not selling the Quran. You're selling your time. I have to stay in the masjid as an imam, teaching people, counseling them. How am I going to earn a living and survive? That's fine.
Alhamdulillah. So now time for Q&A, if you have time, if you don't mind.
And